What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video we're going to be talking about how Trials this week is on Pantheon and how playing specific angles, working those angles, using your movement to get around all this cover, and also using your equipment in choke points will play out in your favor. So if you're having troubles on Pantheon, just know that this is what it's all about. These three things really is movement, angles, and equipment. So here is one example. Now I know that time is about up. I'm waiting for it to get down to the capture point so that I can know where they're going to be located. I read the radar. I execute my plan flawlessly here. I'm thinking I can tell clearly there's one right up here on the bridge as the radar indicates. I'm thinking I've got enough space here to build up a shoulder charge, skate around the corner, get that shoulder charge, and then I'll be setting myself up for death from above on the cap point. Plays out really well. So movement, angles, bingo banga bongo. It is an easy 1v3. So here's another great example of movement and angles. I'm gonna use my shoulder charge here because I saw this guy was hard scoping, so I thought that may give me an opportunity to move up on him, but he meets me halfway, so I put a knee in his face. Now here I can clearly see that one of these guys has jumped up onto the bridge and is now right behind me. I'm glued to the radar most of the time, by the way. So I'm going to go high around this corner, use the garrison boost to put me into third person, and I get a quick glimpse that sure enough down here he is pursuing me actively. So I'm going to try and book it in a straight line and get the smash on both these guys. Now unfortunately he did back off just enough that that smash wouldn't reach him, so I immediately get some distance, pull a 180, and bait the guy into a 1v1 down in a choke point, this back hallway here. So man, that movement saved my life, and playing the angles helped me get the last kill to wrap this round up. So make sure you're using your movement abilities to your advantage. You know, all subclasses have some of their own advantages. I'm having fun this weekend playing Striker on Pantheon. Honestly, Striker is my favorite class to play on Pantheon because of the lightning grenades, but I also love playing the Gunslinger because of the there's so many flat surfaces in this map, so using those with trip mines as well is a great way to eliminate players in 1v1s especially, or players that are pursuing you. Here I put the lightning grenade on that wall because I knew he was around the corner. Then I can jump around the corner and make a high approach. That way I'm not right in his sight line if he's got something like a sniper rifle out. Just a well-placed shot would kill me. So I go high and get myself a nice sidearm kill here on this guy. Now I want to call attention to two things in this next play here. So this first pick, nothing too fancy. I just happened to get the first pick. I generally dislike doing these little standoffs, but every now and then if you get the first pick, that can be really good, especially when these orbs are in good places like this, nice out in the open. Now here's the first thing I want to call attention to. Okay, so this guy throws a firebolt, and that makes my teammate back off. So this is a defensive grenade I'm going to throw, and this is to zone this off. I'm zoning off both the orb and my teammate so that he can't pursue now that he got a tag with his firebolt. So I get that guy down. This guy's waving to see around the corner. That just kind of lets me know that he's right around the corner when I see that. So I'm going to go high around the corner. I know I've got my shoulder charge up. He does try and make a good play here by throwing that firebolt grenade, but there's two of us here, and since I made a high approach, he's got to reorient his sights, and by the time he can even start to do that, I've already got my knee in his face. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this next clip is from a game where I'm playing a really aggressive loadout. I'm rocking the universal remote and a sidearm for kicks and giggles. And you're going to do a lot of trading if you're playing that sort of aggressive play style. And here's what I do. So I get up now. It's a 2v3. I'm just going to crouch here, let my other teammate be a blip on their radar to draw them in. I throw the grenade to prime the second guy. And this is how you can really punish people for pushing. They think that they've got numbers in their favor, but grenades can often do damage to multiple people. So as they pursue, you can just put those grenades in the right spots. And I managed to take care of all their revives that they get, and leave my teammate here in a nice 1v1. He gets a revive, so it's a 2v1 with overshields, and they make it work. And again here, this is I actually got sort of pushed back, and I'm primed a little bit. I'm hunted. I want to get rid of that debuff, so I just kind of call out that I'm going to drop back and get some ammo. We're now in a 2v3, but check it out. That trip mine in a nice spot where they have to walk through if they're going to pursue it. And apparently they didn't see it. Guy walks into it, it takes him out, and then it really just sets me up for some easy res sniping. So don't forget about your equipment. It can be a game changer. And here's another instance where I'm actually going to come up on the flank here while they're aggroed on my teammates in mid. Sets me up for a couple of really quick, easy snipes. And before they have a time to react to it, I'm just going to pursue this guy. I go high on my approach above his firing line and throw a throwing knife. So equipment, man, major game changer. Make sure you're using it. I've been combing through a lot of people's footage this week because I've had over 400 submissions for the Mom on TV thing. Here you see me throwing that wombo right at the choke point as they want to pursue, and it gets one guy down. But I've been watching a lot of footage and seeing how frequently people ignore their equipment. They've made some great plays that I've seen, but a lot of times they're like, hey, why didn't you use this? Why didn't you use your grenades or your throwing knives or your smoke or whatever you had to your disposal? But anyways, just watching a lot of people play, sometimes that's one of the things I notice the most is people just tend to forget about their equipment. And here just coming quick and fast on that flank with the universal remote to wrap those two guys up. But Trials has been really fun for me this weekend. Hopefully it is for you too. And hopefully I'll catch you in Trials.